Number 12. The Porsche 918 Spyder. The only Porsche to make an appearance on this list, the 918 Spyder was initially a concept car before the German manufacturer buckled under the pressure of 2,000 indications of interest and announced the 918 would be released on September 18, 2013. Unusually for a car in this category, there are expected to be 918 copies of the car produced in its lifetime. However, the power and performance expected from a car of this magnitude has not been diluted. By no means the fastest car on this list, it has a capacity to move between 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds, and that sets it apart from many of its rivals. Number 11. The McLaren F1. Despite being the oldest car on this list, the original McLaren F1 still scores highly in performance tests, even against the best of today's vintage. The eye-watering 3.2 second 0 to 60 speeds stand up to any of the recent releases. In fact, in 2010, nearly 20 years after the car was first conceived, only 4 vehicles in the high-performance supercar category to surpass the power and speed figures recorded by the McLaren F1. Number 10. The Hennessey Venom GT. Based on the Lotus Elise and best known for being the vehicle of choice for Aerosmith Steven Tyler, the Hennessey-built Venom is understood to have been recreated only 4 times in 2 years of production, despite 20 cars being forecast in that time. The Venom GT boasts 3 power settings up to 1,200 horsepower for its twin-turbo, 427 cubic inch V8 engine, and can reach speeds of up to 272 miles per hour. Number 9. The Zenvo ST1. The second Scandinavian entrant on this list, all Danish designed and manufactured Zenvo ST1 was announced in 2009. One of the more recent releases on this list, the Zenvo ST1 has a series of only 15 cars and is targeted at consumers outside of the vehicle's homeland. The concept behind the Zenvo ST1 is to produce a car flexible enough to be driven every day on roads and motorways, but also to be converted into a major force on the racetrack with minimal effort. Number 8. The Maybach Lanauledt. Maybach Lanauledt is one vehicle on this list not intended to be driven by the owner. Designed as a luxury chauffeur-driven vehicle, Maybach's interpretation of the Lanauledt includes a completely secluded driver compartment and a specifically designed set of windows to allow the passengers panoramic views of the car's surroundings. The separate areas within the car are defined by their attitudes to function and luxury. Passengers are able to recall a pre-saved seat position at the click of a button and enjoy a machine-operated massage utility. Number 7. The Koenigsegg Agera R. The only Swedish manufacturer on the list, the Koenigsegg are the driving force behind the Agera hypercar. Packing a 2.9 second 0 to 60 speed at a top speed of over 250 miles per hour, the Scandinavian beauty is no slouch. To improve the Agera's performance, developers insisted on a dynamic rear wing. This bucks the trend, followed by many supercar manufacturers, several of whom deploy a hydraulic system to lift rear wings at high speeds. Number 6. The Lamborghini Reventon. Only 21 units were ever manufactured when the vehicle was in production in 2008. The designers attempted to make the Reventon specifications as close to that of an aircraft as possible, and the result is one of the more distinctive looking machines on this countdown. Constructed with longevity in mind, the Reventon is shaped in such a way as to maximize aerodynamic performance and engine temperature, complete with an outer shell that Batman would be proud of. Number 5. Pagani Zonda Cinque Roadster. Acclaimed as the best Zondas ever produced on account of its automated gearbox, the 2009 Zonda Cinque Roadster weighs in heavily at number 5 on this countdown. 5-time Formula One world champion Juan Manuel Fangio is credited with having an impact on the design of the Zonda and was set to be honored with the naming rights for the vehicle. However, his death in 1995 prompted a rethink. The 3.3 second 0 to 60 powerhouse stacks up well against its elite opposition, and the Cinque is one of the most exclusive vehicles in this company, with only 5 of the carbon titanium to be made available. Number 4. The Aston Martin 177. Perhaps not the most expensive car on this list, it's a tie for second, but certainly one of the most exclusive. Only 77 Aston Martin 177s have been manufactured as of late 2011. All but 13 have been accounted for. Complete with the 7.3-liter V12 engine, 750 bhp, and an equally impressive 3.5-second 0 to 60 time. Not to be confused with the $40,000 bicycle carrying the same name, the 177 is so exclusive that Aston Martin decided the vehicle was not to be made available for review. British car magazine program Top Gear had to rely on supercar dealer Abdullah Al-Kabi to specifically purchase a version of the vehicle so that a test drive could be carried out. Number 3. The Ferrari 599XX. Comfortably the most expensive Ferrari ever made available to consumers, the 599XX was announced in 2011 to much fanfare. Utilizing the drag reduction system, the DRS, the oft-mentioned Formula One technology, the 599XX is not available to drive on roads. However, the user is given a choice of 6 track events at which Ferrari personnel will be at hand to assist their thirst for speed. Boasting a 0 to 60 time in under 2.9 seconds, the 599XX gearbox limits the top speed to an almost comprehensible 196 miles per hour. Number 2. The Bugatti Veyron Supersports. Perhaps not surprising, given the base version of the Bugatti Veyron costs a cool $1,700,000 US. But the Bugatti Veyron Supersport is comfortably the world's fastest and second most expensive car. Set into production in 2010, the Veyron Supersports boasts a 268 miles per hour top speed and an increase in engine power from the standard 1001 to 1200 PS. Combine this with an awe-inspiring 0 to 60 speed of 2.5 seconds and the astronomical price tag becomes a little bit more value for money. Number 1. The Maybach Exelero. The most exclusive car on this list is also the most expensive. Reportedly worth $8 million to American rap artist Brian Williams, aka Birdman. The Maybach Exelero is the only car on this list to be unique. Despite weighing a not inconsiderable 2.6 tons, the Exelero is capable of moving between 0 to 60 in a frightening 4.4 seconds, and this V12 twin-turbo engine is fitted into a sizable 20-foot frame. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you've enjoyed today's list, feel free to click on any of the videos below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome Top 12 lists.